Hello everyone, my name is Milia. Welcome to my channel. If I look familiar, I just filmed my Panda's eyeshadows update, so I look the same. I just changed the angle. I'm not sure how to film here, so uh, there's that. But it's time for the second update for my rolling project 10 pan. I missed my last update. Or the update last month, so this is 2 months worth of progress, and it's very not impressive. It's very not. I just said in my Penzel's eyeshadows update that I don't like wearing makeup in the summer because I'm hot and sweaty and I don't see a point. So I have not been wearing a lot of makeup because it's been really hot here. Um, so yeah, there you go. But I have a couple empties and I haven't updated in a while, so let's just jump right into the update. I'm gonna go in the order of how I've written them down, so from oldest to newest, and let's go. We'll start off with the primer. I had in the NYX Bear With Me Jelly Primer. I used this 13 times this update, or for the past 2 months. And I'm at for a total of 21 uses. And it is finished. It's done. It's empty. So I have finished yet another primer. The first one for this project. I finished the primer, so I'm super excited about that. The next product we're gonna talk about is my foundation. This is the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover Foundation. I used this 11 times since the last update for a total of 20 uses, and it is finished. It's completely done. I can't squeeze anything out of this thing. It is finished. It's also my first foundation empty for 2023, which is super, super exciting. And it's the second empty. So that I'm very happy with that. My concealer, this is the Revolution Super Size Conceal and Define concealer. I used this, I have my notes down here by the way. I used this 11 times this past update for a total of 22 uses. It's nowhere near done. It's huge. It's 13 grams. There's still plenty coming out on the wand. It's going strong. That's annoying me. It's going strong. We're gonna keep using it. My bronzer, my Franken bronzer. It looks like this. There's a tiny dip starting to form. I pressed this really hard when I pressed it. It's really hard pressed in here, which means it's not going very fast. I used this 16 times since the last update for a total of 24 uses. It's gonna be a while before pan. I'm really not confident in finishing this year. The blush, the H&M blush. I used this 9 times since the last update for a total of 14 uses. I don't see a difference in the product. I have been focusing on the blush in my Deck of Panning project pan, which, spoiler alert, I hit my goal on. So, yeah, I've been using this now. It's the only blush I'm working on, so there you go. Hopefully better progress next update. For my highlighter, I'm working on the Catrice Baked highlighter. I feel like I'm so close to hitting pan on this. It's huge. The dip in the middle is huge. Like, I feel like every time I use it, I feel like I'm gonna hit pan on it, and I just don't. I've used it 9 times since the last update for a total of 14 uses. It's gonna be impossible to finish. It's big. But I'm gonna keep trying. Setting spray wise, I'm working on the Urban Decay All Nighter. I used it 12 times since the last update for a total of 20 uses. There's still product in here. I can't mark it because it's opaque, but I'm thinking I'm right here maybe. Gonna keep chugging along for that one. Lip liner. I'm working on Essence Honeyberry. I'm gonna swatch this. It's a berry lip liner. I've used it 12 times since the last update for a total of 22 uses. The progress looks exactly the same. This is where we started, first update, second update. It looks the same. So yeah. For lip gloss, I'm working on NYX Ginger Snap butter gloss. I've used it 11 times this since the last update for a total of 14 uses. I don't count reapplications. Wearing it today. And also, I can see through this. And I put my phone somewhere so that I could show you, because you can't really tell. I'm gonna grab it and shine a light through it. Alright, so we'll see if this works. I hope you can see that. I have so much. Whoop! Sorry. It's difficult. But yeah, I have windows. Okay? I have a lot of windows in this one. And I feel like I'm gonna have to take out the stopper. So I'm pretty sure we'll have the stopper out by the next update, which is super exciting. I don't usually take out the stopper on lip products, but also I have a fly in here. So yeah. But I don't usually take out stoppers of lip products, but this one, I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna finish every last little bit of it, because otherwise it's gonna drive me crazy. My palette is up next. The ABH Modern Renaissance palette. This is what she looks like today. We're gonna go through every shade. The first shade, Vermeer, right here. It's finished. I used it 6 times since the last update for a total of 16 uses, and it's finished. It's finished. It's done. We're 1 shadow down in this palette, which is super exciting, or 1 shadow that was in since the introduction. For Bon Fresco right here, I have hit side pan on every side. I just have the corners left, which are really hard to reach. But I'm gonna keep trying. I've used it 3 times since the last update for a total of 6, which is not great, but that's where we are. For Antique Bronze, I used Antique Bronze just once. No, I used it 4 times. 4 times since the last update for a total of 7. Love Letter, I used 4 times for a total of 8. Whoop, we're going too far. Red Ochre, I used once for a total of 3. Venetian Red, I used twice for a total of 2 times. and Realgar I used 4 times for a total of 4. So not a huge difference on any of these shades except Vermeer that I finished, which is super, super exciting. For the products I rolled in last update, we have the Isadora Loose Powder. I used it 18 times, and here's my progress. This is where we started, and this is where I am now. I'm sure I can finish this by next update. I'm pretty sure. If I use it another 18 times, we'll see. We hope so. And I also rolled in the KVD liquid lipstick in the shade Lovesick last update. I used it 3 times, which is not very good. Especially liquid lipsticks, you don't really need to reapply. And usually I just reapply a gloss. So that's not great, but I'm gonna keep working on it. And because I finished the primer and the foundation, I'm of course gonna replace those. I'm a little crooked. For primer, I'm gonna roll in the Isadora Face Primer SPF 30. This is the glowing primer. I marked it. I doubt you'll be able to see it, but it's right here. I'm starting here. At the S in SPF. And I'm gonna work on this. This is the only primer I'm panning right now, so I'm confident. Or the only like face primer-y type product that I'm working on. And for foundation, I'm gonna roll in the Ordinary Serum Foundation. This is where I'm starting, so about halfway through. It's not a big foundation, but it's very liquidy, and I don't use a lot of foundation. I feel like it's been going really slowly, but yeah, I'm gonna roll this in. I tried to unofficially pan this last year, and I felt like it was going very slow, so we'll see how it goes, but yeah. That is my update for the Rolling Project 10 pan. I hope you enjoyed it, even though the lighting is a bit very off. But yeah, I hope I'll see you guys next time. Bye.